Hello and welcome to Woody's Bedroom Reviews. I'm Matt and today I'm going to be bringing you a review on the Darwin Mods Squonk² box. Now I've got it here at the moment. I've got it with my pancake dripper on the top. If you probably did see this one with the review that I done for the actual pancake dripper. Now I am a massive sort of Darwin Mods fan and sort of with Eddie's mods. Now I have actually got two of them here today, so I'll show you both of them. So you can see the style of some of the wood finishes that Eddie does with these. I'll basically show you the internals of it. I'll show you the actual chip as well. What we'll do in a moment is we'll go down and I'll show you the packaging, what you get, and everything with the Darwin Mods Squonk² boxes. But I've got it here at the moment. I've got a 0.28 ohm coil on here. I'm running it at sort of 55 watts. What we'll do is we'll go down and I'll show you up close. Okay, so this is the Darwin Mods Squonk² box. So just open this up. Now, in here, obviously, you're going to get your Darwin Mods Squonk². Now, the finishing on this is fantastic. Now, we'll go into depth on this in a moment. Apologies for the fingerprints there. I have been using this quite a lot since it has arrived. Now, in the box, you will get a little baggie that you can actually carry your Squonk² around with. You also get some little stickers. And you get a nice braided USB cable. Now the quality of these USB cables are absolutely brilliant. Now as well, you will get a spare little cappy cup. Now at the moment, with the one that I've got here at the moment, I did ask Eddie to do me sort of like a little upgrade with it at the moment, so I'm using some new sort of super soft bottles that he's got in just to sort of try out. So I'm not sure whether or not he's going to make these whether or not they are going to be sort of an available upgrade option. I know that Eddie has said that he's got some new bottles coming in that will have the advantages of basically these cappy cups. I think which come from some box, and I think some box is getting some new ones in, along with the combination of being sort of super soft like this. Now as well, you'll get a little key ring, as you always do with all of Eddie's mods. You'll also get some spare Now, you do also get some other stickers in here as well. And then you actually get a little manual from Eddie. So I'll just get that out of the way. So you get a little Squonk² manual. So just so you can see the details there. So it uses the SX350 60 watt chipset. It's got a 1900 mAh 3.7 volt LiPo battery, 10G nanotech. It uses the MAV4 510 connector with a adjustable 22mm cup. Now where it's made reference to the 10ml Cappy Juice bottle, as I said, that was the bottle that I showed you earlier. It's not the super soft bottle. I believe the super soft bottle sort of holds around about sort of 7 milliliters. As I said, it's got a minimum output of 5 watts, max to 60. Minimum coil it can take to is a 0.2 ohm coil. Now as well, you know, Eddie goes in fully in depth in regards to this. So sort of battery care in regards to it. How to remove the back panel, removing and refitting the bottle. recharging the battery, removing. Right now, this would probably be my only negative with this. Is the fact that the battery isn't user replaceable. Now, the one thing I would say in regards to that is the quality, and the customer service with Eddie is, is second to none. I did actually have a slight issue with one of my Squonk²s, where I think I left it for a couple of days because I had to go on a course, and the battery did sort of drop, and I didn't realise. So because of that, there is issues sometimes with the SX350 board. That if it goes below a certain level, even if trying to charge it up, there's no way to sort of get it back on. So I suppose a couple of things to remember with the SX350 board is it's recommended probably to switch it off every so often within the menu. And I'd probably say with the battery, obviously, it's got a cut-off at 3.2 volts, but I'd probably say that if you see it getting to 3.7 to 3.6, then I'd probably recommend sort of putting it on charge. Now we'll actually look at the mods, the SX350 in detail. So I've got it switched off at the moment. So firstly, when you switch it on, you'll have the Yeehee, and then it will say Squonk² SX350. Now it is only one button. Everything in regards to otherwise uses the actual battery, uses the gravity sensors. So again, just one click on. That's three clicks to lock it. 5 clicks to get into the menu, and then within here you'll start off with there we go. So you can adjust it. You'll have 5 memory settings. You'll have exit on if you want to just exit out of the screen. Bypass, that's basically if you want to run it as like a mechanical mode. You've got the system. Then if you want to switch it off, you just basically tilt it left or right to switch it off. Link is basically if you want to actually connect it up to the PC and do a firmware upgrade to it. And then display, you can either turn the display left or right, and then that's it. And if you just leave it for a few seconds, it should come out of the menu. Nope. Okay, no, just exit, and then you just tilt. There we go, and that's out. Now, as I said, this one is actually made out of a bocot wood. So I did ask Eddie to specifically make me one with a bocot wood. I was such a big fan of the bocot one that he made of the Evolver for me in the 18500 when that came up. The wood on this is absolutely fantastic. Now on the top you'll have your MAV4 connector. Now the actual pin down here is adjustable, so you can adjust it up and down in line with whatever atomizer you're putting on. Now in the back, firstly you will have you'll have your serial number on the Squonk². So this one is Squonk² number 14. Oh, sorry, no, I apologise. Just realised I've just put the panels on the wrong one because I've got 2 of them here. So sorry, it was Squonk² serial number 18. Now, Eddie seems to do sort of sometimes a slightly different finish on each one, so you can see this has sort of like got a sort of a crosshatch finish on it. And again, apologies for the fingerprints. Now, in the back, it's all 3D printed. So basically, you'll have your little connector here, and you've got your tubing, and then you'll have your bottle connectors up here. Now I've taken the bottle out just because I need to refill that. I'm not sure how the 3D printing is coming through there, so you can see the yellow there. And then you've got before the bottom here, it's all of a black base. And this is actually fitted with a spacer at the moment just to accommodate this. Now, usually I will show you just in regards to what you would usually receive. So on a sort of the normal Squonk2s at the moment, these are the actual bottles. So these are the Cappy Cap bottles. And again, it's all 3D printed inside. And then inside you have the actual, I believe the batteries. I think it's two batteries on either side, I believe, and they are sitting in sort of these sections. And then you've got your obviously your bottle. Now again, this is probably more of the usual ones that you will see come up on the Darwin Mods page. So this is a Spalted Beach in blue. Now it uses, with this as well, it's a Mytech switch. It's a nice clicky switch with this. Now what I'll do is, we'll stop the video now and then I'll come back up and I'll give you my thoughts and feelings on it. Okay, so that was the Squonk² by Darwin Mods. And I've got it here at the moment. I've got it running at 60 watts with a 0.3 ohm coil on here at the moment. I'll just show you at vaping. Now at the moment I've got this on here with a thumb patty. Now I'm a big Squonking fan. I really am a big Squonking fan. I'm a really big fan of Eddie's mods. You know, he's making the, he's a one-man band. You know, and the quality of the mods that he's putting out, are absolutely brilliant. The attention to detail with them and the quality of them. Now I've pretty much been buying Eddie's mods, from the start. So I've still got my Squonk² that I originally purchased from him when he was first starting the Squonk mods. So I've actually still got it here at the moment. So I keep it solely for my my Velocity V1 that I've got on here at the moment. So I've got this running at the moment at sort of 92 watts. Now this uses a big LiPo battery. Now this is quite sort of big and chunky in the hand. But the actual Squonk²s, they're not big. They are quite nice and comfortable in the hand, and to be able to put that in the hand, you can fire it with your thumb. It's really, really comfortable. Now, as I said, I can't fault the quality at all. As I said, the only negative that I've got, and I don't really see it as a negative as such. It's a non-user replaceable battery, but as I said, the customer service that you'll get from Eddie in regards to that side of things, second to none. Having it whenever I have a chat with him, when I have an issue with it, just literally got in touch with him. Sort of set up returning it to him, and he fixed it and sent it straight back to me, all done within a week. Now obviously if you're in the UK, obviously it won't be any issues at all, just sort of popping that back to him. Obviously international, there is going to be the additional charges if you are if you're outside of the UK or EU sort of purchasing something like this from Eddie. Now the cost for this, I think for the Bocot that I've had specially made for me, and it was a one-off request, being an existing customer with him, was £270. And I think with some of the stabilised woods other woods that he's done, they're around about £270 as well, and that does include the full package, including all of the sort of extra bottles with it as well. And I believe the Spalted Beach is usually around about sort of £240, I think, going on his site. Now Eddie has made some recent changes, so he has put now up a shop site up. Now I know he's made some Squonk²s recently, so obviously I think there's quite a few people that have just recently signed up, I think for the 5 that he'd done, but they've all been sent out. Now I don't know exactly when Eddie's going to be doing any more of these or not. What I would suggest that you do, if this is something that you're interested in, I would sort of get onto the Darwin Mods discussion group page on Facebook. It is a closed group, but If you request to join the group, I'm sure Eddie will sort of add you in there if it's something you're interested in. Obviously, it's not just the Squonk2s that go up there as well. There are the Evolvers that he's done. Now I've got separate reviews for the Evolver, and they're done in 18500 and 18650. So I'd suggest sort of checking those out if you're sort of interested in that. It is sort of like a mechanical series box. Now, as well, I'm not the only reviewer that's reviewed Eddie's Squonk2s, so I would highly suggest sort of checking out the other reviews that are out there as well. Now, I will put a link onto it. So Todd has done a review as well. Now, again, sort of with the one that Todd got, it is sort of a specialised one that was specifically made for him. So I don't know if that's going to be something that's available. Again, with the Bocot one that I've got here, again, I don't know if that's something that Eddie will make in the future. This was just sort of a one-off for me, so I did want to sort of show it, and show my appreciation for Eddie as well. Now, I know the Vaping Biker has done one as well. Now, his was a 3D printed one, so that was a pre-production model as well when they were first coming out. Again, I don't think Eddie's making the 3D versions of them as well anymore. I don't think that's going to be an option that he's going for. But again, if you want to see the actual sort of Squonk2 in action, and you want to see different styles, and also see the other reviews, and I would suggest sort of checking those reviews out as well, so you can obviously form your own opinion of what you're looking for. I lean more towards a sub-ohm style of squonking. So, with this as well, it'll go down to 5 watts. So if you're not that style of vapor and you do like sort of a more tighter draw and a higher ohm, then obviously the boards that Eddie puts in these still will more than capably handle anything like that, and you'll probably get longer battery life than what I do with the level of vaping that I do. I probably get about half a day, 3/4 of a day, sort of with vaping with one of these. Probably another reason why I got him to make me, now I've got 2 of them, so I can sort of switch between the 2 as and when the battery level gets low. So, well, again, I hope you like this review. Obviously, please check out my other reviews. And if you like my videos, please please like them and subscribe to me. If there will be plenty more reviews coming up. I've got quite a few items continually coming in at the moment that I'm purchasing for review. The one thing I would say with any of the reviews that you see from me, they are all items that I've purchased with my own funds. So this is getting sort of quite expensive at the moment, doing all the reviews. As always, I hope you enjoyed the review, and vape on.